Hello everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and today I'll be taking a look at the dash icon for the iPhone 5. This case comes courtesy of X-Doria, and you can pick this up for $29.99 from X-Doria.com. Now the dash icon is available in a number of different textures and colors, and the case I'll be taking a look at today is called the Cubes. Now they also have a number of different ones on their website. You can go ahead and take a look at that yourself, but they have one called the Herringbone that I think looks pretty cool. But let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. X-Doria likes to keep it simple. All of the packaging for their cases are very similar, which I think is nice. And here's what all the other designs look like. So here is the Cubes, here is the Herringbone. So basically this case has a fabric back, as they call it, the 3D textured fabric wrap, and the rest of the case is made of a hard polycarbonate shell. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Cubes version of the dash icon. For your $30 though, you do not get a screen protector, which is a bit of a disappointment. It's a bit typical of X-Doria not to include any sort of extras with their cases, which is a bit of a disappointment, but oh well, the cases themselves are pretty good. So here's the case itself. Here is the inner side of the case. This is the polycarbonate shell, of course, glossy on the inside, also glossy along the edges of the case. So not too sure if you're able to see it on camera, but there are plenty of fingerprints along the sides, which is a little bit annoying, to be honest. But here is that fabric wrap, as they call it, the Cubes version. So you could definitely feel the cubes themselves, and this particular texture and design looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put the iPhone into the case. I usually start button side first. This is just your standard snap on the back style cover for the iPhone 5. You do get a small on the table design with this particular case. In terms of cutouts and openings, on the left side we have one large exposed area for our 2 volume buttons and our silent switch. Along the top we have a opened area for our power button. And along the bottom, everything down here is exposed, so you shouldn't be able to have any issues with any headphones or third-party lightning cables or adapters or anything like that. Taking a look at the camera cutout, it is definitely a bit large. You could even see a part of the metal on the back of your phone. As I say in a lot of videos lately, I don't really like this large cutout. It just seems a bit unnecessary. I understand if they are trying to reduce the flash issue that you might have, but that issue is almost erased because the flash is a little bit further away from the camera lens itself. But anyway, it doesn't look too bad itself in terms of the design, but it just seems a bit large and unneeded. In terms of branding, we have a X-Doria logo on the right side of the case. Not too sure how well you'll be able to see it, but it's right there. In terms of grip, you do get a fair amount of it because we have glossy sides instead of something like a soft touch side. So as I mentioned earlier, you will get fingerprints and scratches on this side. The case itself is just fine. I like it a lot. It's not going to help you too much in terms of protection because we do have a number of exposed areas. The bottom edge of the phone is open. The left side is a little bit open, and so is a little bit at the top near the power button. So to be honest, this won't do much in terms of protection, but it does look quite nice. It's definitely a quality product, and for $30, it's definitely a little bit high in price. I think $25 would be a bit better to price this case at, but it does look quite nice. It's a quality case, as I mentioned, and if you pick this up, I think that you will be pretty happy with your purchase. So that's it with a look at the dash icon for the iPhone 5. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback about this, you can leave those down below in the comments area. But that's it with this video, so thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.